Welcome back to Coin Explorer. Today we're delving into the mystery, history, and surprising value of a coin that's been quietly hiding in plain sight. It's small, it's sturdy, and chances are you've passed by one without ever realizing the hidden potential it might hold. We're talking about the 1991 South African Rand coin, a piece that might just surprise you with what it's truly worth. Now, before you think, oh, it's just a Rand coin, how special can it be? Pause right there, because what we're about to reveal may shift the way you look at pocket change forever. Some of these coins, under the right conditions and in the hands of the right collector, have been valued in the thousands of dollars, with some special variations reportedly fetching amounts that reach into the millions in private auctions and numismatic circles. Let that sink in for a second. A single coin from 1991, something many might consider ordinary, could actually be a rare and highly sought-after treasure. So stay with us as we unravel every detail of this fascinating coin, from its origins, symbolism, and materials to its surprising rarity and place in South African history. Let's kick things off with the basics. The 1991 Rand coin is crafted from a nickel-plated copper core, giving it a sleek, silvery appearance. Measuring 23 millimeters in diameter and weighing approximately 5 grams, it was designed to endure circulation, durable, reliable, and highly functional. But its physical strength is only the beginning of the story. Flip the coin to the obverse side, and you'll be greeted with a national icon, the springbok antelope. It's not just a beautiful design element. The springbok represents agility, freedom, and natural grace, traits deeply associated with the South African spirit. This image is more than symbolic. It's woven into the cultural and historical fabric of the country, making the coin instantly recognizable across generations. Above the springbok, you'll see the country's name, South Africa, inscribed in one of the official languages of the Republic. In 1991, the South African Mint was still rotating the country name through different languages as part of an initiative to honor the nation's rich linguistic diversity. Depending on the coin, you might find the name in English, Afrikaans, or another indigenous language, and that seemingly small detail could make a big difference to collectors. Now turn to the reverse side. This is where simplicity meets elegance. The bold numeral 1 dominates the design, signifying the coin's value, 1 South African Rand. Beneath it, the word Rand is inscribed in capital letters, flanked by fine detailing. The reverse also reflects South Africa's design principles at the time, minimalist, functional, yet rich with symbolism. So what exactly makes this coin special? Why are collectors going crazy for something that was once so common? The answer lies in a mix of mintage figures, historical context, design variations, and condition. Let's start with history. 1991 was a transitional period in South Africa. The nation was navigating away from apartheid and heading toward a democratic future. The political climate was intense, change was coming, and the country was on the brink of a new chapter. In such times, even everyday items like currency take on new meaning. Coins minted during this period represent more than just value. They are artifacts of change. Now here's the thing. Not all 1,991 Rand coins were created equal. Some were part of the general circulation. Others? Well, some reports suggest limited batches with subtle die variations, experimental strikes, or minting anomalies that escaped quality control and entered circulation. And it's those anomalies, the slight imperfections or deviations, that make a coin incredibly valuable to collectors. For example, certain 1991 coins have been found with off-centered strikes, misaligned dies, or unusual edge patterns. These might seem like flaws, but in the world of numismatics, they are golden tickets. An error that went unnoticed by the mint can turn a regular coin into a high-value collector's piece. There's also the matter of proof-like finishes. Some coins from this year have an unusual luster, a shiny, almost mirror-like surface that suggests a possible limited-run proof strike, even though no official mint record confirms this. Such mystery only adds to the allure. Let me share a fascinating collector story. In 2022, a coin collector in the UK was sorting through a collection of African coins they had inherited from a relative. Amid the pile was a 1991 South African rand coin that at first glance seemed fairly standard. But something caught their eye. The font of the word rand looked ever so slightly different from the others they owned. They sent the coin for professional grading. The verdict? It was certified in mint state 67 condition, nearly flawless. Even more intriguing, the grading service noted a die crack along the lower rim, an error not commonly documented in other 1991 issues. That combination of pristine condition and rare minting error pushed its estimated value into the five-figure range. Rumors swirled that it was later sold in a private transaction for an amount equivalent to a brand-new luxury vehicle. So, what can we learn from this? You might have a valuable piece sitting in a drawer or jar, completely overlooked. To find out if you do, here's what to look for. 1. Condition. The better preserved the coin, the more it's worth. Look for minimal scratches, clear designs, and intact edges. 2. Language variation. If the country name is written in a less common language for that year, it could be rarer. 3. Mint errors. Die cracks, off-center images, rotated designs, or double strikes are often prized. 4th, proof-like shine. If your coin looks unusually shiny or mirror-like, it might have been part of a special or test batch. 5. Grading. Coins that are professionally graded by services like NGC or PCGS tend to command much higher prices. So how much can a 1991 rand coin be worth? While ordinary examples might only sell for a few dollars, rare versions, especially those with unique features or certified high grades, have been valued in the thousands, with unconfirmed but plausible accounts of certain ultra-rare examples crossing into six-figure territory in private collector sales. Let's be clear here. We're not claiming every 1991 rand coin is worth a fortune, but among them, the rare and exceptional ones are. And that's what makes this such a thrilling treasure hunt. Even the color of the coin plays a role. The nickel-plated copper gives it a slightly silvery finish that ages differently depending on storage conditions. A coin kept in dry, cool environments may retain its sheen for decades, while others exposed to air or humidity may develop patina or discoloration, which, believe it or not, can sometimes even enhance a coin's appeal depending on the pattern. And let's not overlook the emotional value. For many collectors, owning a coin from a key historical period, especially one that represents transformation and resilience, is more than just about price. It's about legacy. A 1991 rand coin is a window into South Africa's soul during a pivotal moment. It speaks of change, of hope, and of identity. The coin market thrives on such connections. Rarity plus story equals value, and the 1991 coin delivers both in abundance. So what should you do if you think you might have one of these treasures? 1. Inspect it closely. Use a magnifying glass to check for small variations. 2. Compare it to known standard versions to spot anomalies. 3. Consult experts in numismatic forums or local coin shops. 4. Consider grading. A professionally graded coin carries credibility. 5. Store it properly. Coin sleeves or holders will help preserve condition. And remember, this isn't just about money. It's about passion, history, and discovery. Every coin has a story. Some just happen to be worth telling, and even more worth collecting. So before you toss that 1 rand aside or use it in a vending machine, take a moment to appreciate it. It might not just be currency, it could be a key to a remarkable past and an extraordinary future. Thanks for watching, Coin Explorers. If stories like this inspire you, if you love digging into the hidden world of coins, and if you believe that even the smallest object can hold massive value, then subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and share it with your fellow collectors. And who knows, maybe your next coin isn't just worth a few rands. Maybe it's worth something far greater. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and keep exploring.